Alrighty. Everybody know what time it is? It ain't tool time. It's time for Night of the Races, baby. Let's go. What is up? I got no screen up here. Apparently that's okay. We'll get that going. I'm your host, Monos, a skeleton with enough salt to season a small country. But today we're here to talk about some After Dark picks, some After Dark racing, and who better to do it with than my main man himself, Fib. What up, Fib?
Happening, Mo? What's going on, dude?
All right, brother. It's another beautiful Thursday. How's life by you, man?
It is pretty freaking good. Pretty great right now. Just got back from the gym, worked out, made some
Pumping some iron.
pumping iron. Made some motherfucking pasta, dude. I don't know. I'm just jacked up. I'm ready to go for After Dark here. Looks like
Ooh,
we
I love me
got
some pasta.
full. Okay, no, not full, but decently full, especially these claimers, man. Okay, when do these? It looks like these are all open for picks now. I mean, goodness gracious, and we got plenty of time. Wow, this is a nice starting time. I don't know anybody that's tuning in right now. Just know that we are bumped up 1 hour because of daylight savings time, and we just simply didn't adjust it. And we like it this way. We do. We like it this way.
Yeah, this way is nice. A little bit earlier. It'll,
we
go
for this, yeah.
But yeah, we figured it did work out pretty well on Tuesday night with Doughboy. People seem to appreciate the time bump. So you know what? Let's keep it. And obviously, just like Tuesday nights, we have custom races named after the host. So tonight we have the DGen. Oh wait, no, we don't do that on Thursdays. Thursday is DGen After Dark Race 1.
That's not good. You're doing it to me now. Now you're doing it to me now. That's funny.
I don't want races on myself. I don't want the whole card up to me. I just want one race every day, 420, cheap entry fee, call it the Mono special. That's it. That's all we ask.
We know the Mono. We know the Mono's demands. Listen, we're working
on that.
but
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in action.
We're working on all sorts of stuff. Season 9 is coming up. We're getting all the requests, all the modifications going in line. I mean, should we drop the first one on him, Mo? I think for everybody that's tuning in now, it's looking like we're going to be making a little bit of a move to Fridays instead of Thursdays for After Dark.
Right.
Spilling the beans on that. I just figure, first of all, we're going to do some new race types, okay? Because watching the changes that Doughboy made, they seem to really work well. I mean, I like a lot of the different race types that he's got. These handicaps, these juvenile handicaps, especially at the beginning of the season, these are very hard to make picks on. We're just experimenting here. We're experimenting here, and there's definitely some modifications. But second of all, it's football season, and I don't know. I just feel like it's not exactly the time to have a Thursday night stream. Maybe we can switch it back to Thursday night later. Currently, it works out for both me and Mo. We're both involved men. We don't have Friday night plans. So, I mean, we hope that you will come and join us on a Friday night going forward. But tonight, here we are. It is Thursday. We got plenty of time to do our homework on these. If anybody was tuning in yesterday, it looks like MJ updated his tool again. I know, Mo, you're in the chat there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that tool is just fantastic, man. It was awesome watching MJ go through that. I mean, if you play this game, we do have charts, we have metrics. You can keep track of yourself, or you could take advantage of some of these community created implements. Gap data, MJ's tool. I mean, I think you'd be crazy not to use MJ's tool, honestly. If I'm being quite honest with you, especially when you're making picks here, it just lays everything out so nicely.
Yeah, for picks, I mean, I have a hard time using anything but his for picks right now.
I mean, you could do it. You could do it without picks. I mean, like anybody that's in chat. I mean, I'm curious about what people's methods are. I guess me personally, like if I was to do it without MJ's tool, I mean, I would do it the old-fashioned way. Basically, look through, start by filtering for preference, look through, their placements on the site, but with MJ's tool, you get to see it breaks down, it's all in one place, most importantly for you to weigh against. Is this race 1 here?
This is race 1 that I put in here, yeah. And shout out to Crockett, Tex, by the way. Good to see you guys. Taryn over
The
there, good to see you.
credit card and Derby DJ and stuff. Yeah, dude. Credit card. We are actually working on that right now. So that's when we can get that back in. That's going to be amazing, and it's actually going to be no promises, but the way that it's looking right now, it's looking like we're going to have even more kind of like an expanded functionality on the credit card stuff coming up.
Ooh.
Just saying. I'm not
You
promising
heard it
anything,
here
but it is.
first, chat.
Yes, it is looking very nice. We are testing it. So.
What we like to hear. Yeah, let's dive into MJ's tool here a little bit. I mean, 11 furlongs so far. It's looking like A+ and Nessa seems to be at the top of the board here. Now, again, this is a handicap, right? So
It is a handicap. It
you
does,
could always go in and.
That's the thing. I mean, the handicap weight. I mean, but that's another thing. Is like when you look at these horses, especially if they have like an impressive record, they're going to be handicapped. They're going to have weight thrown onto them, and they're going to have extra weight. Basically, not only their grade, but how well they've been racing. So, I mean, looking at these horses, not a lot of them like stick out that much to me in terms of their record. So, see, maybe a pound or
No.
2 extra here at most. I mean, looking at Nessa, I mean, so what criteria are you looking at with Nessa here?
Well, that's just who the tool had on the top of the board. But now what I did was I basically eliminated every other race type except for handicaps. So now a lot of horses are going to disappear here. So you're not going to see the whole field, which is why I don't normally start with this method. But as I start to look at horses and I start to kind of, process of elimination, try to jump in here and, weed horses out. So that being said, if you go into the handicap nature, it looks like Nessa really does not take too kindly to it. I mean, the close goes from a 4.5 to a 3.5. I'm probably looking again the way I play, maybe more at maybe Little Prince, maybe Winnie the Pooh. I don't even know the odds. I have to go back and look. But that's just
Yeah, I mean,
maybe the way I would initially lay it out and look at it.
Yeah, I mean, this race is pretty fresh. Like the odds are pretty wide open right now. There is, I mean, almost 14-1s across the board. Stellar Payday with the top odds-on favorite right now. I mean, how does Stellar Payday look? Do we agree with that? I mean, I think first of all, I just want to excite everyone in the sense that these races are sitting here with with so much freaking juice on them, and it looks like there's only like, I don't know, I only see a few bets. It is a little bit early right now, but my goodness, like find an angle
Get them
and
picks in, chat.
yeah, find an angle and make a pick. I can't stress that enough. I just feel like it's so much juice. You just gonna let the house take that juice back on the winning pick, or are you gonna scoop all of that? Every single one of these horses are potential liquidity for you. You and your intelligent picks, you and your acumen, your skill that you built up.
You and your alabaster skin. Oh
Your
wait, we're not supposed to be insulting people. Yeah.
Alabaster skin. Your beautiful pale. Yeah, you and your wavy locks and your handsome face. Yeah. You behind the screen. That's what we're talking about.
That's right. Tex wants to know when Diners Club card.
When? So when Diners Club?
Tex, what's up, Tex? Can you say that again? I guess he said the stream froze. I don't know how far
I don't
back.
know. Well, I don't know exactly what when your stream froze. There's not timestamps.
Let us know the last thing you said. You heard.
Yes.
Fly, and we'll dive back in. That's right, warts and all, Taryn. You know it.
Yes, your warts. Yes, you with your warts. Please make a pick. Make a pick. You deserve it. You deserve the pick. There's also place in show pools here. Do you think a horse can make top 3? Do you think it can make top 3? I don't know. Try it out. It looks like I see a show pick, which is nice. Nice. That's on number 5. Samaria. How does Samaria look?
5 there. Let's take a look at Samaria. Okay.
Season 9 sneak peeks. I was just talking about how somebody asked about, it looks like Crockett asked about credit card stuff, and I was letting you guys know that we're currently testing a solution to hopefully bring back credit card transactions on the website. I don't know if you CC Fly, I don't know if you were around, but we used to have that functionality, but it got disabled, and we've only had crypto native transactions available on our site. But we're hoping to open it back up to credit cards.
That's
Be
right.
nice. Give the option for the for all you normies out there, don't want to go through crypto, don't want to deal with crypto. I imagine there's not too many of you at this point, but I'm sure we all know that they are out there.
Right. I mean, so Stellar Payday is the favorite, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say whoever owns Stellar Payday put the win bet on.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's just more liquidity for the pot. I mean, if we don't believe in Stellar Payday, then we got it, say you're sitting here. I mean, let me see. Let me open MJ's tool up. Tool. Look at it
I can always
myself.
share your screen too if you ever wanted to show something.
No,
I don't know if it'll blow your shit up, but
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm about to switch to my Mac. Probably, hopefully, this week, next week. So my PC is
Alright.
being laid to rest. I know you. I don't know if you guys have been watching recently. I've just been falling off the stream. Thankfully, often at the end of the stream, but sometimes inopportunely in the middle of it. I don't know. Mo, tell me how your racing week has gone. How about we talk about that for a second?
Whew.
have a
Well,
moment here.
I will tell you that my girl might be a little salty that Cramden earned more racing in a month than she did at her actual job. She's not too happy about that. Outside of that, McFly is still killing it. We had a really nice head-to-head battle today with Jishin from MJ. Now, I was on his turf literally at 4 furlongs, left turning soft. McFly is more of a 5-6. I feel like I would have caught him in 5 and 6. But Jishin got me, but it was also a weekend moderator exacta, so I cannot really complain about that. You may have seen my tweet yesterday where we had a weekend moderator trifecta. With all weekend moderator horses, bing, bang, boom, 1, 2, 3. McFly, Jishin, and Weekend Noodles, maybe? There's quite a few of them that I just constantly run and run well. So I'm hoping that people understand that he is very, very good, that horse. So, but yeah, so that was pretty cool. Outside of that, I got a level with you, man. This has probably been the weakest crop of horses I've raced personally. It's probably because I unloaded horses 2 months ago. So I am now feeling the effects of that because a lot of horses I replaced and probably didn't replace them with, things that might have been as good as I was breeding. So, but I did, however, pick up this one horse. And I spin the slots, right? And there's a game that I play where it's a fisherman, right? For the bonus. I love the bonus game.
Okay.
And the guy, we call him Fisherman Bill. And I hit for like $700 on a 10-cent spin.
Wow.
And this horse went up for sale. It was already named. I didn't want to reach out and be like, oh, can I get a favor on a chance? I was like, you know what? The name was Bill or William LaRue Weller. And what I liked about this horse was that not only does it have Clint Eastwood blood, which in my opinion is one of the best out there, it was super cheap. And I was like, you know what? I'll pick him up and I'll run him. This horse is killing it, man. This horse is absolutely killing it. Picked up his third win. But outside of him, I mean, yeah, I'm having a pretty bad month. But again, thanks for leaving McFly, Cramden. They're still holding it down.
Yeah, I guess sometimes you don't get the progeny that you want. I mean, it's not like a direct linear path. It's not just directly up. You can have the best laid plans, but hammering. It's like the good thing is about a game like this is that and it's just like real life. Just like in real life, you can breed a horse. You can breed the two best gene stock you can imagine together and still come up with the horse that disappoints out there. But it's like if you keep on theoretically, if you keep on making intelligent decisions, you'll win more than you lose, which is or win enough so that you are moving forward. So I mean, I guess that's the only consolation I could really offer you. I'm sorry that happened to you, but I'm happy that previous good decisions of yours are carrying you through, which is nice. I mean, it's kind of how I guess it. I imagine that. I wonder how many people feel that way, like during a season. I wonder how many people kind of like, because you see people getting so excited in a season and being like, "Oh my God, my horse is slaying," and you see these like stables bubble up. Um, maybe you know, not everybody's necessarily feeling that way every season, but
Well, and to be clear, for anybody who may pick up horses from me down the road, the duds have not been my breeds. I want to really stress that. My breeds have actually been like 90% hit rate. So I'm making really good educated decisions. I also have the breeding reports, which is helpful. So, I mean, Mojita is the big S filly I have. I mean, she finally got a win. She's 1, 2, and 2 out of 13. I might just shut her down at this rate. She's competitive at a stakes level, gets slaughtered in a grade 1. I got to run against freaking, who the hell was I running against? Oh, God. No, Crandon runs against Otani. I beat Otani again yesterday on the track. That always feels good.
yes,
But
yeah, you're
neither
telling
one
me
of
about
us,
some W's. I
but neither
believe.
one of us won the race. But I did beat Otani out there, and that's all that counts. But like I said, man, like this Thunderthuck I got with me and my uncle. I mean, it's a bullshit little RDS. I didn't breed these horses, and they're just not doing anything. So, the Bill Weller, he actually is. 14, 3, 2, and 4. Everybody else is all 3, 4-year-old horses at this point. Dice Man, I don't know if Dice Man peaked, but he's 4, dude. He runs like shit now. He can't even hit the freaking board at his old best distance. So, yeah, there's definitely some aging going on there. Or he was already ahead of the game and everyone caught up. There's definitely something there with his curve.
He was one of those, as we called them, pubes horses. The horses that got their pubes early, perhaps. I just want to say, quick, so it's 1 minute and 45 seconds left. Let me drop the.
Oh, on the window, yeah.
Let me drop the fib pick here.
Why did you ask me about my barn? Why did you ask me about racing? You knew I was going to derail it.
We're going to talk more about your barn, Mo. I just wanted to drop this really quick because I'm excited about. I've been actually messing with MJ's tool a little bit more, and I'm excited to drop the fib pick. All right, is my pick cursed? This is the new narrative. Is my pick cursed or is it on? I like the Little Prince. He's the only B+ in here, but he's looking good in the informatics. He's got like a pretty strong record. Still nice odds. Strong performance at 11 furlongs. I think it's to me that's like a pretty nice little slide. That's the fib special on round 1. So take it or leave it.
Yeah, I mean, Little Prince did actually show up on my report, along with Winnie the Pooh. I mean, Stellar Payday no longer the favorite. Looks like that belongs to Heavenly Stranger, who I think also is pretty high on the charts.
Yeah.
But I mean, LDS, definitely. I mean, 8.5 star LDS. I'm going to say maybe an Azowd, maybe it'd be nice if it was a Vinegar Red Horse, but I don't think so. Lord Strange, I was even about to guess. Strange is a big LDS horse.
I mean, Nessa still has nice odds, and I think Nessa is a pretty good pick for this race as well. I think that's not a bad pick. I would take a little hedge there. I would definitely be playing all 3 of those horses in the show pool, which it looks like basically nobody has touched. Heavenly Stranger has a show bet. Whoever did that, I agree with you. I agree with your show pick.
Yeah, what does Doughboy say, guys? Do a little sprinkle. Do a little sprinkle, you know what I'm saying? Let's get some win play show going in the old pick pool. I mean, I am trying to do my best here. I've been a little more active in the pick market. Been active. Actually put a nice little win pick on Drop Zone yesterday. I feel like that's like stealing money from you guys. When you juice the Drop Zone pool, I don't know if you guys really know what you're doing. Because if no one else puts a pick in, I'm basically just taking all that money. I love it.
That's what it is. Sometimes.
No, I know what that is.
Sometimes I see these races with a bunch of juice, and I mean that's fine for us. That just means that we can keep on juicing. That means that you guys didn't take that pool from us, basically. But you should. Especially that's Correct. What I'm saying. I know you players. I know that you guys sometimes, if you check on these races with juice on them, I know you're going to recognize horses in there because of your experience playing. Especially if it's like in your lane, and you're in there and you're like, oh my god, it's like why would you not scoop that? I don't know. I would 100,000 billion% be scooping that.
Shout out to Blue Elder. What up, Blue Elder?
Blue Elder, what's up, man?
It's going to be tough for Samaria. Yeah, it's looking that way. 4 Clovers says, season's been good. Had your first 10K plus Derby win with losing my pineapples. That's sick. So excited about new studs in the next season that are going to retire. Yes.
Yeah,
Although
so
I'm
you're
hoping
good.
it doesn't take away from my my weekend moderator studs, but I don't think it will. To
So
be
4
honest.
clovers, that's gonna be your first retirement, your first sort of like breeding cycle. That's pretty cool. That's it. That'd be exciting. That'd definitely be exciting.
I mean, can I just say that I know I do this shit for like almost like 10 to 14 hours a day sometimes. But man, I cannot believe that we're like what, week and a half away now? Almost. I mean, this Monday
From
is gonna be a
season
week
9?
off from New Fool's Day, bro. That's crazy to me. That's
I know.
crazy.
What happened to this month, dude?
This season in
Seriously.
particular just flew
Yeah.
by, dude.
Yeah. Oh my, and like with the another crazy thing. I mean, I guess we can all like. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but geez, the crown has been flying this week, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Crypto in general has just been like,
well, see, that's what I
man.
noticed about Crown because early on we were kind of running our own thing, right? Obviously, especially at the
Yeah,
low price. But now we are kind of like latched on to Solana a little bit, so it's good for us because when Solana's going to make the run, what everybody keeps saying, we should run with it, right? Cream always rises, but at the same time, man, like I just hope because I don't even believe again, I don't believe in the crypto markets, man. I think most of it's just a scam. So I don't. It kind of pisses me off a little bit that we would be tied to Solana price now and be like, "Ooh, if Solana just tanks and goes away, then we'll be." You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of don't like that. But with the run that we're having, yes, I mean,
I don't really think.
this is
Yeah, I don't
absolutely
really think.
crazy.
I don't think Solana's gonna like tank and go away. Really.
Well, neither do I, but not
Not Solana.
instantly
A lot
overnight.
of things.
But
Well, I mean, dude, look at the top 10 like market cap crypto. I mean, you're right. So much of crypto is just absolutely nothing. But I think Solana is doing a good job of becoming something kind of like like the next. To me, it's kind of like the next gen layer one basically. So I don't know.
right,
Like it is like a nice UX, but it has its downsides. Blah blah blah. I don't really want to talk about like the crypto elements that much here, but
yeah, it's fine.
I think that Solana has like a lot of dev, a lot of like sort of staying power now. I think
Well, I saw that when I
it's
came
been
into this whole
solidified more.
space.
Yeah.
When I first got into NFTs, I looked at Ethereum and I tried to buy like a $10 NFT. It was going to cost me like $112, and then I screwed up and I wound up sending like the wrong shit and to the wrong wallet, and I had to like pay gas fees 3 times, and it wound up costing me like I don't know, like $140. And I was like, you know what? This sucks. And then I found Solana, and I was like, wow, the tech behind this is amazing. Looking at the TPS, right? And then my boy was having like a discussion one day, like a debate, and we're on a show a long time ago, and he's like, "Yeah, man, but they get hacked all the time," and it is true, because just like free to play video games, it's easy to hack a free to play game. You don't have to buy it again. If you get banned, you just go hack it again with a different free to play account, right? And that's what people say about Solana. However, when Solana is at its worst, being attacked or whatever is going on, when people try to manipulate it, it's still doing like 70%, higher TPS than every other blockchain combined. So even when it goes
Yeah.
down a little bit, it's still outperforming
It's like not
everybody. It's
it's like it's out of
it's a
that
joke. It's a
it's out of
joke.
that like it's out of that realm now to me. I think like they have so much backup infra. I mean, I feel like all they care about in a lot of ways, like I wish they cared more about business development, and sort of like the asset appreciation that
Well,
ETH has that a little bit more, where it's like that. At least they have like built-in like narrative power, where they're saying like, hey, it's like deflationary because of like 1559 or whatever the fuck that was called. It's like what I'm talking about. So it's like they have like Solana, but the Solana devs are just want the throughput, dude. They just are like building all this infra around throughput, and it doesn't go down anymore, and it doesn't really slow down anymore. And it's
yeah.
like that whole narrative is like kind of concluded in my mind. I mean, there are the
Well, again, the
real
conversation I was
problem.
having was probably 2 years
This
ago
is
at this
yeah,
point. So I
totally,
mean,
totally. Yeah, and it used to
again, it
be
was
that
when
was
I
the crazy thing.
first,
It's like, dude, in
yeah,
September 2021 when I got into NFTs, like in August, September, like that summer, and like Solana's TPS was nuts. And then like I guess like a lot of people started botting it, I think, or using it or learning how to exploit the
yeah,
chain more. And
yep,
it became a nightmare. And of course it was a nightmare during, and it was a nightmare also just in general because of the whole FTX situation. But I think like if it can survive that level of like insane, uh, like that sort of like death sentence that it got with
yeah. It
FTX
took
and
a
like all
pounding,
of
man.
and the terrible VC
Yep.
allocations and all this stuff, like it's like there's still, I mean, there is headwinds there, but like it's just really the biggest downside of Solana is that it's more liquid.
Yeah,
Like
I
for
agree with
better or
that.
worse, it's more liquid. It's like ETH is like so it's so much more illiquid. It's so much more annoying, and it actually you have to kind of think twice before you transact, before you buy or sell. And Solana's just like, nope, I'm just going to do it like impulse. And that's why you see, I mean, so many people just like, it's hard for, it seems like it's hard for a lot of Solana assets to hold value. But then again, not a lot of Solana assets. Like, I think that we're a great example of like, the reason that photo finish is so solid, even though it's on Solana, is because like there's just a reason that it holds value. And hopefully we start seeing more things like that. But, you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
All right. Yeah. Very good points. I probably derailed that a little more than I should have too, but we have a little less than 4 minutes for the first race coming up, and that means pick pool number 2 is going to close.
Oh,
So
sheesh. Yeah, let's look at
take
it.
a gander here real quick. Looks like Base Ace Minus and Viva America topping the charts with Bonzania.
This is as short as it gets.
Bonzina.
4 furlong, right dirt, fast.
Short as it gets. That's right. It's the new movie with Jack Nicholson as a horse.
Short as it gets. Jack Nicholson is a tiny man.
Jock Nicholson.
Is Jock Nicholson.
Jock Nicholson.
Jock Nicholson, the jockey.
As short as it gets.
Yes, as short as it gets. Yeah, and he falls in love with a small woman.
With a jockey. Okay.
Yeah, another jockey. Yeah.
All right, moving right along. So Pip can keep his job. I have nothing to worry about. But yeah, so 2.5 minutes coming up here. I know people do not like to share their picks. It's okay. I get it.
We can talk about ours. We can talk about our picks.
I'd like to talk about, can we please potentially do something about this naming and make this against the rules, please?
Which
Bowl
naming now?
of Bonsai. This should not be allowed.
Yeah, dude, seeing bad names in the game is so painful for me.
Yeah, although I will be honest, and I will throw myself under the bus. I did break I did break one of the rules of horse race naming of my own. So, because you're not supposed to put first or anything like that at the end of the name. Yeah, because it's like a placing or whatever. And I did Sue's on first, like who's on first, you know. I guess technically that would be against the rules too, so I violated it. But this I don't like. I just don't like the latest of
self-reported guilt.
Full of bonsai. I don't like that. Blue says share pick. He don't bet. That's my pick. Wow, can't type.
I mean, so we're at 4 furlongs. Base to ace minus, Benzaya, Spartan Flash. Let's see what we got. What are the odds here? Spartan Flash seeing a little bit. Viva America, yeah, I saw Viva America up there. Good. MPH on the informatics tool. Nice win play show percent. Basically just a really strong looking horse, really. Base ace minus though. What kind of odds are on base ace minus here? 11. Okay, 11 to 1. I mean, see all of these with the juice, man. It still makes all of these payouts so nice. Basically, the more liquidity in the pot, the more these multipliers go up, and so we're adding so much liquidity these days. I mean, it's like you're just getting nice odds you're getting like a big, like high leveraged odds on just like some fairly reasonable alternative picks here. I mean, it is a handicap, of course. A lot can happen, but generally speaking, oh, Blue Elder, you have a horse in this race. That's your horse, okay? Viva America.
Horse in the Race, which is actually a new series coming soon from Skin and Bones with me and BE. Actually, is the name of the his wife came up with A Horse in the Race.
Oh, the race is starting. Okay.
Yeah, race 1 going up here.
That's funny. Let's go. Mo in the Box. New movie coming out now.
What's in the box? I'm trying to download the race, but it ain't working, Fib. Is there something broken? Oh, there it goes.
What's in the box? It's Mo. It's Mo. It's my wife's head.
So, here we go. All right, race fans. Welcome to the opener here on Thursday night after dark. Night the races. And they're off and rolling here. DJ After Dark, race 1. Heavenly Stranger is going to shoot out to the lead. Then comes Cleo down low with Blue Baby on the outside. Pez also there, Extreme outside. Little Prince even further. How far does this track really go? And Samaria in 6th, rounding out the leaderboard here as this field heads into the opening turn. Packed together tight. Inside here, along with San Breeze Stables, the good old A+ Heavenly Stranger trying to trot along here, opens up by 2. Cleo down there at the rail now, starts to move up, tries to engage. Little Prince there on the outside as well. Winnie the Pooh, fourth. Pez, no change there in fifth, jockeying for position. Down past the wire for the first time. Everybody waved here. Current leader. It's Cleo. Is your lover a toad? Call Miss Cleo. As Cleo now is engaged here on the outside by Heavenly Stranger, and Heavenly Stranger is now the one to catch. Little Prince there as well. Winnie the Pooh carrying 4 pounds, 13-1. Now Cleo starts to get moving here as well. Blue Baby fifth, followed by Samaria sixth. No change there. Half mile and 52 and change. Anybody's race. They're all chasing Heavenly Stranger as the fight continues. Now joined by Little Prince on the outside, and Little Prince wants to take over the lead, but it's going to be a short engagement as Blue Baby is going to yoink it. Now down low, Samaria comes flying up, and now Samaria wants to take over the lead as we are back and forth, back and forth. We love this type of engagement here on the track. 3/4 in 118, and it's all up top for Heavenly Stranger yet again, who battles back to take it over Nessa, but Nessa does not like the call, and Nessa is now the leader again. This is one tough cookie to call here, chat, as Nessa continues to show the way, and now is trying to seal the deal and opens up by a length and a half over Heavenly Stranger. Blue Baby tries to get rolling here along with Cleo. Winnie the Pooh still has a shot. May or may not be the one that the announcer has a pick on. But as we make our way around the far turn, it's Heavenly Stranger trying to hold on. But insert coin, here comes new challenger. It's Zeke Ray, 2 pounds, says come and see me, son. It's Zeke Ray now off the rail, takes over the lead. Zeke Ray, Heavenly Stranger on the outside, pulls up yet again, wants to make the announcer look dumb, and retakes the lead. But Zeke Ray will not go away. Call him a hemorrhoid, call him a strong horse, but he's battling on as Zeke Ray is trying to pull it from Heavenly Stranger, but not today. Jose, it's going to be Heavenly Stranger over Zeke Ray and the Little Prince. Sleep well, Little Prince.
Sleep well, Little Prince. Good night. Good night, Little Prince. Still,
Oh,
still hit the,
is that
took
the
the
one?
podium. It was a nice little call, Mo. If you're asking how the call was, it was a nice one.
I've been feeling good this week. I've been feeling spicy, extra spicy.
You've recovered. You've far recovered from your sickness. Now you're thriving once again.
I feel like a Solana bounce. I feel like a Solana bounce. I was feeling good. Then I got sick, and I really just came all the way down. I rock bottom, and then now I'm bouncing back better than ever. So
that's wonderful to hear.
Yeah, it's either get along for the ride or get the fuck out of the way at this point. You know what I mean? We're not playing around anymore, Fib. Road trip coming up, baby. We got big things happening.
Yeah, it's go time.
You know,
it's time to storm the bunker. Yeah, it's time to go.
And if anybody don't like it, guess what? Tough shit.
They can eat it.
Tough shit, because we coming anyway, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, down the road.
We out here.
Easy riding. I watched Easy Riders the other day, dude.
Great movie. Motorcycle movie.
The graveyard scene, just fantastic, dude. I was visiting New Orleans the other day for Halloween, and we got to me and this girl I'm seeing, we went to, it's called like St. Louis Graveyard 1, and it was where they filmed that scene where they drop acid and go to the graveyard with the with the girls.
Nice. Yep.
Yeah, and it's so wild, man. You can't bury, obviously. I mean, I don't know if you guys ever been down there, but it's like you can't bury bodies in the ground because the groundwater is like right there. You know, New Orleans, like most of it's like 6 feet under sea level or whatever. So they gotta they put they put them in. They build like these little like kind of like tiny mausoleums and like put the corpses in there. So anyway,
that must have been awkward back in the day, huh? First time they had to dig a grave, they were like digging down 6 feet, and they were like, "Well, 6 feet under. Well, that's awkward. Can't go down here. Is water."
Yeah, well, it's like, no, they would wash up. They would wash up.
Wash up.
They would, man. They would. It's like grandma's bones are like, oh, washing out of there. It's like it's awkward. So
it's
found
funny.
Another way. Yeah.
Shout out to Dr. Strange, by the way, over on YouTube. Doc, we got a bunch of people chit-chatting over on Kickman if you want to come on over. The water's nice and warm, but more than welcome to stay over on YouTube. Yeah, we're just hanging out, doing After Dark. We got some picks going off. Trying to... Oh, probably because it's... Sometimes he said the filters might stick now, which I guess I'm not used to that.
It's kind of nice.
It is nice, but when you're not used to it and you keep putting horses in and nothing populates,
yeah,
then I think
you got about 4 minutes on round 3. The fib pick, I just want to say, call it the fib pick on round 1. It did podium. 2 of the 3 horses I liked to show were in the top 3.
There you go.
Just saying. Just saying. Thank you, MJ's Tool.
Thank you, MJ.
The thing about MJ's Tool is that you can really kind of change the way that it delivers information to you based on what you think is important. Mo likes to look at that late position. You can look at the fleet figures. You can look at the you can kind of look at a bunch of different things here. You can distill the type of event if you want to look at it that way. You can even on our site you can be looking at the bloodline. There's so much stuff you can do to try to catch an edge here. These are all juvenile handicaps, so I think bloodlines actually has a little bit more weight in a juvenile race, especially if you're familiar with the parents.
That's right.
Yeah, so.
And Doc dropping knowledge. Doc, a very smart guy, well-educated man about a lot of things. Says the Moors had to tell the Europeans to stop burying their dead that had diseases too shallow. They told them 6 feet deep. Now is what most do, but it should be cremation, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Wait, who said this? Was this on YouTube?
Yeah, it's over on YouTube. You'll probably see it on the StreamYard chat box if you click on comments or chat on the right, but you won't see it on the Kick, obviously.
Yeah, I think they just recently started doing cremations, but I believe the Catholics down there's like a big Catholic contingency in New Orleans, and they don't like cremation. They're all about hallowed ground burials.
Right. Well, the good thing is that we've lost majority of any sort of religion, especially Catholicism in the United States. So I don't have to worry about that too much longer. We lost religion and patriotism. Both of those are fucking completely gone. In
hey man, I live in the South, and there's plenty of religion down here. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, well, it used to be more widespread, but that's just my opinion. Moving right along to race 3. Yeah, America, brother. Stop do is
Yeah, race 3 is the 7 furlong. It's a mid-distance 7 furlong LT with a yielding condition. And so for anybody that doesn't know, if you're just stopping by, if you haven't been looking at our races very much or you're not aware, yielding basically means that the firmness preference is irrelevant. Everybody's on the same footing. Yielding is the absolute middle.
Yep. So then we lean more into the direction and surface preferences more than the third set, because the third set, as far as I'm concerned, is just null and void on a yielding track.
Yes, the equalizer condition. Got 1 minute left to make a pick. I mean, 7 furlongs. I mean, stop do looks really strong to me. And it looks like it's looking.
I would say this has to be a left turf race, right? Because I see a Neptune.
Yeah.
Yellow Neptune. Oh man, this would have been. Oh, what did I? Oh wait, this is a 2-year-old only, right? Yeah,
it
shit.
It's juvenile.
I was like, man, this has McFly written all over it, but too old for that shit. Too old.
Yeah, I mean, so that because there weren't full entrants here, I mean, the multipliers are a little bit less, but these are still nice multipliers. I mean, think about this: you walk in someplace, and with conviction, you drop, a pretty small, a little sprinkle of Derby onto a horse, and you walk away with 6x the amount, 9x. I don't know, not that bad of a proposition. Just depends on what you're willing to risk and how much conviction you have, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean,
I do like stop do for this race. I mean, Yellow Neptune. Not looking.
I mean, Yellow Neptune is here, but if you look at the average finish percentage, it's not really that great. So what we could try to do now is let's see how they handle the handicaps, right? Again, this to me, the event type is one of the most important things you can really start.
It really does matter with handicaps if you can get the data. That the only problem is that it's like
exactly, yes, especially on 2-year-olds, we're gonna have very very little
data here. Yeah,
but we could look at Yellow Neptune here and say, okay, you know what?
Oh, that's pretty low.
At 6 furlongs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This horse did not respond well to the weight.
It's a negation. We take
yeah. Oh shit! Race two.
Okay, we jump in.
Appreciate you guys that keep us honest here, because I am lost.
Yes, Mo back in the box. Mo in the box.
Back in the box, bitch.
Mo in the box.
Calling races every day. Oh, yeah. figured the voice effect would work with that.
Yeah.
Oh man, race me.
Race me.
Oh, I gotta record that parody, dude. And they're in the box. And they're up and rolling here. DJ After Dark, race 2. Base ace minus. Shooting out to lead here. Then comes fan favorite Viva America. Up at third comes Benzaya. Spartan Flash gonna roll out in fourth here in the early going, along with Croissant Bure
Give the race up.
and Petra. Oh, that's right. You guys do not see any of this. Why did it do that? We are just going to do that. And okay,
Let's
sorry,
go.
we're joint
There it
trade
is.
progress. Because apparently our production team is stoned. Spartan Flash though is going to hit the top of the turn and head for home in this 4 furlong affair. It's Croissant Barreau. Croissant Barreau is out of the oven and down the home stretch. Can he hold on? Put some butter on my biscuits and my croissant. As Croissant's trying to hold on, did not like the call. As Spartan Flash makes one final push to the wire. Who's going to be inside Spartan? Outside Croissant. But it's going to be Croissant over Spartan Flash and Petra. 12-2-6 order of finish.
Nice.
Don't forget to tip your waiter.
I don't think any of those are on my radar there.
Yeah, no, me neither. But someone did have money on Croissant.
There's a horse called Let the Boy Watch, and I just love that.
Yeah.
That's just fantastic.
It's true.
Congratulations
True.
Pure. I guess that means butter croissant, right? I believe.
I don't know. Butter my biscuits, butter my croissants. It all sounds
Butter,
good.
yeah, butter croissant.
It all sounds good, man.
It does.
And thank you to anybody that's hanging out in the chat. Appreciate it. Over on Kick, over on YouTube, even
Nice
on
call.
Twitter.
Nice call to CC Fly on that. It looks like he called the. He's got croissant.
Yeah, great call, great pick.
Hopefully, you put your derby where your mouth is, and you came out with a little juicy little payday on that one. Let's see what the odds were coming away from that. That's a 12x. So 12-2-1. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Little pick. And congratulations to Set Fly. Gifted sub from 4 Clovers, rather. Thank you, 4 Clovers, for the gifted sub. Appreciate that, man. Been a pleasure having you around the community. Yes, appreciate all the support on the channel. Keeps my girlfriend off my ass, food in my belly. If you would like to help support the stream outside of Kick, you can feel free to scan the QR code that scrolls at the bottom of the page. You can also send Solana USDC directly to monos.sol. I own that domain. Go straight to me, and I appreciate it.
You ever seen it? You know what a CC Fly is, Mo?
I do not. That's why I call them a set fly.
CC Flies are they're like a fly that can kill you.
Oh shit!
Like the super, yeah. It's like they're pretty crazy. They're pretty cool looking. They look kind of wild.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of any of that.
Yeah, I mean they have like these like giant sacks. I guess like maybe it's the females, but yeah.
See, I'm in a weird spot here because
CC Flies.
You know, in New York, right? We live in a pretty safe area when it comes to animals. Nothing's really gonna kill you overnight in your sleep, out in the road, right? Like we have brown recluse and stuff upstate New York, but not down here. But man, yeah, when I was in Cali and Florida, having to like worry about black widows and shit. Apparently, I reached my hand into a thing when I worked at concert venue, Mountain View in Shoreline, and I reached my hand into like clean out the stuff with all the papers, and they were like, "Bro, you crazy? They're like a huge black widow web right here. You don't see that?" I'm like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "You guys got widows here?" They're like, "Bro, you realize where you are?" And then they gave me like the lowdown, and I was like scared shitless to work.
Yeah.
I was like scared shitless to lay down anywhere. It was bad.
Yeah, black widows are serious, man. You just
I don't like that.
They're not that aggro unless you invade their space, though. That's the thing. You just
I guess.
Sure not yeah, that's how a lot of spiders are. I think I'm a spider enjoyer. Not many people are, but I like spiders. I respect spiders. I don't even really kill them in my house, to be honest with you. I kind of like let them.
No, I capture them and throw them outside. But if it was a poisonous one, it's dead. I'm sorry, you're gone.
Yeah. 4 Clovers, not a spider enjoyer. It's understandable, dude. Not many people enjoy spiders. I think some people just seem actually like, you know, at like a very fundamental level to despise spiders, and I can't really fault you for.
I don't really despise them. I don't despise well, yeah,
some people just
animals,
like
really.
just brainstem, like just like, you know, just no. You know what I mean? Some people are like that with snakes. Some people, it's just like one of your ancestors got fucking murdered by a spider, and it's like in your genes, and so when you see spiders you're just like you know. And I respect that. I respect your will to survive. I do. I don't have that. My ancestors died from other ways. Probably from heights, because I'm pretty scared of heights.
I'm not scared of heights, but I'm just afraid of flying.
See, I'm not afraid of flying, but I'm afraid of heights.
Too many super realistic dreams. I can't do it.
Yeah, you
Can't
feel
do
like
it.
you're gonna summon it into reality, basically. Just like,
Yeah, until they let me fly with a parachute on my back or a Red Bull flight suit, I refuse to get on a plane. And apparently, you're not allowed to do that. So
that's kind of bullshit that you can't wear like one of those wingsuits with a parachute. Why not? I guess because if
yeah.
you deploy the parachute, that'd be just a big problem in the cabin. But
Yeah, that could be a little bit of an issue on
yeah,
a
it
plane.
would be.
But
Yeah. Why they don't supply parachutes in the plane is a question to me. Like they should have parachutes in there.
well,
It's like, you know, like that you have a better shot of like attaching a parachute and trying to use it than just like landing.
no. Because I think the problem, this is how it was explained to me, was with the cabin pressure, I guess. Because you wouldn't just be able to, you'd never be able to open that. Like, even if you did have a parachute on your back, you would never be able to deploy it. So what I always said was, okay, I saw it like the plane goes. This is how it happens in my dream, my nightmare. I'll say it real quick. We have 3 minutes.
Let's
I'll
talk
go
about your
down.
nightmare.
I'm on a flight in my dream, in my nightmare. Boom, turbulence, right? Plane starts going down. I'm surfing on the plane as it goes down. I'm in the aisle, right?
You jump right before it lands.
Exactly. I did what they did in Castaway, and I've had this nightmare since I was a kid. But he did it in Castaway, and I was told that wouldn't work because the propellers and all the suction would like pull you under. And I guess that's probably true. I am a strong swimmer, but I don't know if I'd be able to beat that. So, but they always told me like that shit would never work. And then I saw it in Castaway, and I'm like, maybe it would. So, you know,
Yeah.
just
give it a shot, dude. Give it a shot because your odds are pretty bad at that point anyway. So
yeah. But anyway,
yeah.
back to horse racing. If anybody has any picks coming up here on race 4, let us know. Shout out to High Octane Racing.
Yes, we got Troy in the chat.
It's one of those names I can't abbreviate either because I'm like, hey, what's up, whore?
Just call him Troy, dude. It's
Troy.
Man.
Troy is definitely better than abbreviating his name.
Hell yeah, it is. Okay, so we got.
All right, this race is 12 furlongs on a sloppy track.
12 furlongs, right? Turn sloppy.
Oh,
1 minute 20 seconds left. We're going long on this one. I mean, Imaginary Enemy, Fiji water, which is a great water but inferior to Evian. Dutton.
As I'm drinking a nice cold bottle of Nestle Pure Life.
Pure Life is bad.
I don't care. Water is water, man. I drink store brand shit. My mother bought me this.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I have like a fancy filter. I got like a filter.
I need a filter.
Processing this shit.
Absolutely need a filter.
Avoiding microplastics, bro.
Yes, 100%.
How it is, yeah.
I like everything micropene, microplastics. You know how we roll. We got 1 minute, so I don't even know if handicapping is going to matter.
I mean, hopefully you guys have your picks in, but I mean, we're looking at 4 here. Imaginary Enemy. What are the odds on this boy? Oh, that's the favorite. Go figure.
Yeah, I was gonna say Imaginary Enemy. Oh shit. Fiji, like you said. Ooh, Dutton. Now Dutton.
Yeah, Dutton's a nice little pick with 13x odds. I mean, you got 15 seconds to shove your entire net worth on.
Which means I'm not gonna be able to get it at all. Just 5 seconds left, I'm not gonna be able to get it.
Literally insert your 401k. You have to call your broker and refinance your house, and you have 10 seconds to do that, and then put it all on Dutton right now. Not financial advice. Once again, we don't offer that here. That's not what we do.
That's right. Or reach arounds. So we got next race is going off.
It's a selfish stream. No reach arounds. It's all about me. It's all about us.
Here we go. Race 3 coming at you.
Panic bet.
Download the race.
Hey man. Sometimes those can go all right. We don't
every now and then.
We don't dissuade panic picks. Calling it a pick. What we got? Okay, let's go.
All right, race fans, back at the track. Headset's really tight, and it's annoying. 9-horse field, and they're off. Out from the gate, there goes Scuba Lane, Scuba Doobie, along with fan favorite Stu Dop Doo. Bonk's out for third, also showing good early speed. Comes Mad Town between horses with Bonk, one of my favorite games. Bonk is out there in third. Magic Mason in 5th, and Yellow Neptune rolls along here at a Victory Island. 6th place as this field heads around the opening turn of the 7-furlong affair on the turf. Opening quarter, 24 and change, and I have indigestion. Scuba Lane knows going to hold it up top now, trying to hold the lead here by 2.5, but Bonks on the outside, trying to close the gap. Stu Dot Do wants to get involved. He's up for 3rd. Moon Candy now 4th, followed by Mad Town, and they're all running in front of Nelly's Pride. Nelly's Pride down the back stretch here in 6th now, making it 4th, starting to gain some ground here on the front runners as Scuba Lane tries to get away from the pack. Moon Candy now off the rail and in hot pursuit. Moon Candy has their eyes set on the leader, and that leader is Scuba Lane. Will Scuba Lane hold on? Will Moon Candy take it? Stay tuned and find out as they hit the top of the stretch and head for home. The streetlights are on and Monda's calling. Who is it going to be? Scuba Lane now tries to sneak away here and opens up by 2. Nelly's Pride with one final search. Moon Candy might have called it a day, but Scuba Lane, one final push from the 8th pole from Nelly's Pride. Nelly's Pride, let it ride, but not going to be enough today as he's all out. And Scuba Lane, shout out to Valkyrie Racing. Don't forget to tip the caller at Nelly's Pride and Moon Candy. I'm gonna start collecting a percentage on these fib.
You should. Replays or recordings. Do you store replays of this shit, Mo?
Well, I do, and actually I'll announce it now because we announced another big event moving after dark to Fridays. Yes, I do have a new service coming out called Calls on Demand. Basically, hit me up, send me a race call, $5, and I will do a custom race call for you.
That's a new service.
That's a new service. Calls on Demand.
You hear what Mo can do. What can Mo do for your life? You listen to this. I mean, Mo could race call anything. This is just Mo race calling horse races. I mean, he could race call you and your family buying groceries on a Sunday. You know, he could do it for, you know, a bat mitzvah. There's all sorts of things you could hire Mo to do in terms of race calling. He gets in the booth and magic happens. You know what I'm saying? He could, you know, you're on a private, you're on your honeymoon, you know, and it's like Mo, you and your wife, romantic evening, and Mo in the box, calling it play by play. I'm just saying, get creative with it. This man knows what he's doing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another honeymoon event. They have now just slid back from the reception. She is plastered. He is horny. Who's going to get it done? Will he seal the deal? Find out after this commercial. Imagine.
It's amazing. Yeah, I'm telling you. It's wonderful. And that can all be yours. Book Mo now.
That's right. Well, I mean, I do birthday. I've done Doctor Strange birthday party. I've done bar mitzvahs. I do race calls. I've done horse auctions. What else have I done? I've done cartoon voiceovers. Yeah, you know, we're the jackass of all trades. That's what I like to think of myself. But nobody cares about me. Let's bring it back to the racing.
Oh, Nelly's Pride was a high octane special there.
Was that the high octane special? Jeez, good pick, Troy.
Nelly's Pride. That was the second. Well, he got second in that race. You know, after Scuba Lane. Moon Candy. That's a D Stables horse. Okay.
Ooh,
nice.
Just what I've been waiting for. Fib, 175K claimer. Who am I claiming?
You about to? You got someone in there you like?
Yep.
Who are you claiming? You're claiming Ragu?
Whoever you tell me.
Oh, okay. Geez. Who should Mo claim? Chat, vote. Let's see.
But first, before we do that, I need somebody to donate me $2,000.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
Just want to get that out of the way.
Okay, yeah. We'll get the donation in.
Well, plus the fee, plus the transaction. You know what? I'll take care of the market fee. Just take care of the 175K Derby, and I'll put one right in for you.
Mo will help you out. You need a claim on one of these horses? Mo will run that for you. Who you got? I want to see a horse claimed. 175K. I mean, realistically, what horse is getting claimed at 175K, Mo? Tell me. What kind of? Give me the prognosis. Give me the
S Philly.
S Philly for 175K. That's what you'd pay for an S Philly.
Nah, actually, it'd probably be more than that. That's probably more than 2. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, maybe strong S minus Philly. I guess would go nowadays, right? Current market trends.
Well, I basically only see.
Shit, I paid 2 Gs for a 9-star A.
I see a single mare in here, Alexis the Great, and that is an A+.
S Colt, that's a proven winner. Yeah, I guess if it's like IBC, I'd be a little concerned at a 4-year-old making that purchase on a Colt, but at 3, maybe a little better. At 2, I feel real good, but not. I don't know. But Blue Elder says S Colt, that's a proven winner. So the S Colt that's in
That's a
here.
proven winner for 175K. Okay, so we're not going to see. So Ragu, I mean, Ragu's record obviously not a proven winner. That's 001. I mean, it's not. It's still
Ragu.
I mean, still, still possibility for this horse's record to pick up. That's certainly not fitting that criteria there. I believe that is it. I mean, the Trawler's Epiphany horse right here. I mean, none of these horses. So basically what we're establishing right now is none of these horses are in danger of being claimed today. Most likely, unless somebody really sees something that we do not in these horses.
One could perhaps have an epiphany today.
Epiphany. But there is 2 minutes and 30 seconds to make a pick on these. And the nice thing about making a pick on these claimers is that they do not have handicap weights on them. These are more of a direct performance in making this call on your end, you the player. And it's looking like with all of your God bestowed will, your free will, those given to you by God, you've chosen the 8 horse mostly and the 11 horse. And I mean, so Mango Deck, looking at Mango Deck, let me see. Do we have time to pull this in? We got 2 minutes left.
Yeah, Mango Deck you looking at?
Yeah. I mean,
yes, I have it up on MJ's tool here, and I basically.
I'm gonna look at Mango Deck old school. I'm just gonna pop this.
Yeah, I only sorted it with claiming races. So, and that, again, that's gonna be the beauty, I think, of a lot of these races. These horses that stick around the track. You know, we're gonna get so much more data. We can say, okay, just show me claimer, just show me stakes, just show me this. You know what I'm saying? And it won't get a lot of this, distorted data that we had early on. So.
Okay, well, so this is a 9 furlong race.
9 furlongs, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we see a decent amount of W's out of Mango. I mean, I think Mango's a pretty nice pick for this. But if you weren't going to pick Mango, would you pick Epiphany? Is that the next best pick? I mean, let me look at this old school as well. Chasing the odds down here. I mean, no results at all at 9. Nothing. No missed podiums. This horse is not raced at 9 furlong. So that's an interesting pick to be the second odds-on favorite. I mean, to me, that's screaming free liquidity. But who else? What is MJ's tool spitting at us in terms of, if not Mango, then who? That's my question right now, Mo.
I mean, could be looking at Red Nerd. Again, now if I say the horses, I don't know who the odds are. I could just be saying the favorites a lot of times, but. Yeah, Red Nerd.
You're not. No, you're not saying the favorite with Red Nerd. Red Nerd is still a juicy 6x as I live and breathe.
Yeah, I mean Red Nerd.
As I refresh, and it's still about the same. So, yeah, I mean you got 14 seconds left, so the point will be moot. Actually, in 10 seconds now, but we hope you got your picks in. It looks like some people did. A lot of these horses still resting at the juice level, but some of them are overflowing. Some of them got a little extra.
Yeah, I almost feel like, man, you put this Red Nerd horse at a little cheaper claim at 3 years old, might look a little spicy.
8 and 11 are bad bets. 1 is best. Airless Void.
It's an Astro Nerd horse. I already have one of those.
Are you talking about this is Maverick. Are you saying for round 4? Are you talking about the max bid, the one we're looking at? Red Nerd? Okay, cool. Biggest bet. Let's go.
Got race going off here.
Absolutely wish you the
best. Race 4 going off.
We dive in. We go into the box. Pick. Yes, pick. That's what we say here.
Pick. If we want this game to succeed, chat, we need everybody to get on board and stop saying the freaking bet word. Stop saying gamble. Just say make picks.
Make picks on digital horses.
It's just Trojan. It's a Trojan horse, man. It's a Trojan horse. We got to use it. It's too good.
Put your Trojan on. Protect yourself.
Try. All right, horses in the gate. And they're rolling. in race 4. Dutton's going to shoot out to the lead. Did not get my pick on that horse. Currently carrying 1 pound, 13-1. Runs in front of Gold Ruby. Then comes Fiji Water, another fan favorite out there on the track. Ella Germain, Life Goes On in 5th. And Augustus going to round out the leaderboard here as this field is making their way downtown, into the first turn of this 12 furlong high turning affair. Oh, what the hell's going with that one? But Dutton still up top here in this sloppy affair, bringing home the reign in front of Ella Germain. And it's Audimus in there. I might have said a completely different name earlier about that. My apologies to the owner. Reverence up for 3rd now. When the names disappear, it sometimes gets you. Out for 4th now comes Dutton, making 3rd, back up, followed by Fiji Water, Litigious, and Life Goes On. Obladi, Oblada. Life Goes On. Down past the clubhouse here for the first time. Half mile and 53 and change. Hopefully these horses remember to go around one more time, as this is a 12 furlong marathon affair. Go get some popcorn and go take a leak. We'll see you back here in a moment, or stick around because this racing is exciting. Reverence though continues to show pace here up top, leads by 3. Litigious now, new 2nd place runner, took it over from Ella Germain. Life Goes On, rolls as well, now he's in 3rd. Fiji Water, you would think here, running in the rain, might be doing a little bit better early on, but right on cue, starts to get rolling here as he's up at 3rd. Life Goes On 4th now, running in front of Dutton, and Gold Ruby lost their name called here yet again, sliding in back onto the leaderboard. Down the backstretch one more time. Here we go. Who's going to take it, chat? Reverence still leads the way. I feel like this has not changed. It might be a wire-to-wire run. We will tune in with Fid back in the studio after the race. But for now, it's Reverence. Opens up by a country mile now. Call it 7. Fiji Water next best here in 2nd. Gold Ruby backtracking. Imaginary Enemy might be the one here as he starts to get rolling into the far turn. Take a pick, any pick, and who's it going to be for Reverence? Reverence there still leads it by, might even be 9 now, as Reverence is trying to make short work of this field, opening 1.25 miles and 2:11. But here comes Challengers as they hit the top of the stretch. It's Reverence. That lead has diminished. It's now gone as Phoebe Water has taken it over. Imaginary Enemy with one final push here as well as he battles on down low. But Fiji Water is in full effect, trying to prove me wrong as Fiji Water tries to hold on from a surging Imaginary Enemy as Imaginary Enemy pokes the nose, and Imaginary Enemy is going to bring this one at the wire over Fiji Water and Reverence. 5-12-1. Order of finish.
Man, dominant run out of
Reverence.
Just... But you know, if there was, you know, if that jockey really knew what he was doing, he might have cooled it on that lead mid-race there. You know, saved a little juice there. You know.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I was thinking, you know, I wanted to get too a little sentimental with chat here for a moment. You fib. I was watching races today, and it just every now and then it just hits me of what we're doing, what we're watching. Where, dude, it's. That race, these races lately have been, with these new horses, have been fucking amazing, man.
Hey,
dude, it's
so
good.
They are exciting, man. They do feel better. They feel different than beta. They feel different than the first few seasons. Like they do feel like, it feels like just watching you guys genetically engineer these horses for performance at their niches. And it's like, damn, I don't know. You do see some nice slingshots. You see horses that are calibrated to like, attack the podium on that last stretch. You know, you see that often. I mean, I feel like I'm seeing less wires too.
Yeah. I mean, Drop Zone used to wire the wire.
I used to see a lot of wires in beta. A lot.
Yeah. Well, even in live. I mean, Drop Zone was running wire to wire on a lot of races, and then just recently, I guess maybe age or something, but. I mean, now he's doing the whole, you know, take the lead. Everybody makes their move at 7 or 8, but he's a 10 to a 12, so he just lets them go and he's laughing. And right at the final turn, he just, you know, turns it back on, right?
Turns it on, yeah.
It was crazy too. I don't know what time we had, but you know, I talk about Dice Man all the time, Sours with Diablo, right? That River Runs Red mom is the mom of that horse, and the other baby that she shot out for Dice Man, me and my uncle's A-. But man, she's also the mom to Drop Zone. And I got to tell you, man, Drop Zone might take over the leads for amount of wins in this barn, like in the next 2 weeks. He might be the first one to 20, because Dice Man's been at 19 for like 3 races, and he's just been shitting the bed. But his little half sibling there been running real nice. So I don't know, man. Again, I love seeing shit like that. I love seeing like siblings and half siblings like running similar. Which, again, me when I play real horse racing, I'm looking at bloodlines. I like Into Mischief. I like English Channel. I know how their horses run. I know how their kids run. And when you see their horse, like when you see an Into Mischief horse dig into the turn at Saratoga, you know that's an Into Mischief horse. You know what I'm saying? The way it looks, the front build, right? Like just the way he's surging.
So you're watching these digital horses and their progeny
Correct.
play these tracks in a specific
Correct.
way, and you're seeing it in the siblings. That's really
Yep.
cool.
Yep, absolutely.
That is really
Absolutely.
cool, man.
So, you know, that to me, that's massive, man. Because I mean, this could have gone so many ways. You know, I never really like to play, devil's advocate on a lot of negative shit, but I mean, this could have gone so many directions, man. Like, like from the get-go, right? Because getting out of the gate, we had a lot of things. How was it going to wait? We had a 2-month period of low population. Can we wait it out? Shit, you remember I was even asking Ian. Remember? He came on the show that day early on. I was like, yo, dude, we added a week. Can we cut off a week? Could we just like trim a week from the schedule? And he was like, no, it ain't happening. Like I have my vision. We have our thing.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, he was right. Because we needed that time. We needed time for everything to simmer, for things to get rolling. That week would have made me happy. But, it actually wound up being the best thing for the economy of the game. So anyway, I'll stop reminiscing a little bit
Hey man,
for a moment, but
love it. Love it. We love the Monos, gosh. Who doesn't? Who
it's
doesn't?
just,
That's tuning
I
in.
don't know,
Okay,
man.
I want to ask something. I want to say something before Max bid goes off. So Troy, you like Epiphany. I did not think Epiphany was going to take this. I thought Epiphany looked kind of weak for this. Why? I think the window's closed, right? Why did you like Epiphany? I want to just ask Troy why. What is it about Epiphany that you liked?
Tell me why.
And then so we have 1 minute and 45 seconds for 200K here. I see that Kaus is the mega favorite. I thought Supreme Meme looked pretty good. There's definitely some love on Supreme Meme, but I thought Supreme Meme looked pretty good for that race. It's a 5 furlong.
Is it a fiver? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
sorry, I was using a different window. I'm too busy putting in losing picks on the other screen, so get my ass kicked tonight, man. Chat, y'all see that QR code? I'm gonna need somebody to scan it tonight because I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to the girlfriend tomorrow. 0 for 3, man. 0 for 3, Fib.
Ponyish Gambino, the mailman Kaus. But I'm liking Supreme Meme for this race. And I mean, you have 46 seconds left. Supreme Beam's still decent odds. That's the fib pick of the nightcap.
Hey, I'm gonna show you something. Remember, I'm a huge name guy, and I'm gonna show you how this works. Ready? Who did I just tell you is one of my favorite horses in real life? Into Mischief. Load up the screen. Sour's horse, Mischief Maker. Bam. It's just, sometimes the horses pick themselves. I don't gotta do shit. There we go. Right there. Bam. I'll do this one live on stream. There you go. Take my $3. One day I'm gonna screw that up and put in $30. We need like a cancel. Like I don't know how it works, I guess. We need like a cancel pick with like a certain amount of time left.
No. We can't have cancellations.
I know.
You have to go. You have to know. You have to know what you're doing. You have to commit. That's how it works.
Sometimes you do it so quick. You know what I'm saying? Sticky keyboard.
Yes.
Keyboard gets sticky for all sorts of reasons, Fib. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, good reasons usually.
Yeah.
Epiphany has a lot of potential. Okay. You guys like Epiphany. All right, that's fair enough. I didn't love Epiphany on the 175K, but I'm happy to be wrong. I'm just interested in knowing the reason. Troy said grade alone. That makes sense. I mean, at the end of the day, the grade does matter. It does matter. It's a decent gauge of the strength of the horse. So
I'm starting to disagree with that, but we could always discuss that more. Okay.
I think over many races you'd find that it did matter, but I think that if I'm looking for special odds, I'm looking for an edge. I don't know if grade would be my personal edge, but in a world where no one is choosing grade as an edge, perhaps grade becomes an edge again.
Yeah, I still don't think we'll ever see B pluses, beaten S minuses, but I think within a 2-grade radius, which is why McFly as an A plus is putting up higher FFs than even S's. So in the early age,
Well, let's find out. Let's find out what happens. That's the beauty of this. Let's go into the box.
They're in the gate. They're up here in the max bid after dark. Clint Roxbury. Larger along here in front of Epiphany. Then comes Mango Deck. All 3 horses were talked about pre-race. Barolo also there in 4th. 100 Eyes 5th. And Airless Void in 6th. Gonna round out the leaderboard as this field heads down past the wire for the first time. In this 9. Furlong Affair heading right on the dirt. So Union Stable still shows the way here with Clint Roxbury at 16-1. A break of 3 in the early going. It's Mango Deck still holding on there along with Epiphany on the outside. Politic Non in 4th now. Red Nerd 5th. And Airless Void hanging on for 6th place here, but backtracking down at the rail. Will he hold on? Will he regain it? Stay tuned, find out. Round the far turn, round town we go into the backstretch. I am absolutely losing my mind. It's only 10:41. Clint Roxbury still shows the way here, but now has some company. Epiphany has joined the fray. Epiphany now takes over the lead along with Red Nerd. Red Nerd 5-1. Some of that might be the announcer's money, but Epiphany is the one to beat. Epiphany up top, 2-length lead. Red Nerd there, down the middle of the track along with Politic None. As Politic None might have clipped heels with himself, nobody else around, and he is doing the electric slide all the way to the back of the pack. 3/4 in 1:15, and you know what it means. Into the far turn we go. 11. Horse Epiphany is trying to make something happen here, but here he comes. Red Nerd right on cue. Red Nerd is roaring into the turn and takes over the lead. It's Red Nerd here at the top of the stretch. Epiphany might have called it a day, but anything could happen here on photo finish. Red Nerd, though, opens up by 3. Epiphany there trying to get something going, but Mango Deck, he is closing here on the outside. One final push from Epiphany as well. Past the 8th pole. Red Nerd down the rail. Epiphany on the outside. Coming down to the rail. Can I get my win pick? Can I get my money? It's a Red Nerd. It's going to be Red Nerd cashing out at 5-1 over Epiphany and Clint Roxbury.
That was a great race. Oh my God. What a good race that was. Wow.
Damn, these races are just so good. Can we get 24-hour day racing, bro? I will do 24-hour streams, please. I need shit to do. I don't do photo finish enough, man.
Very, very, very nice. Congrats to those that bet Red Nerd. I think that's 4 clovers. And nice call on Epiphany. You guys saw something I did not there. That was a nice
Epiphany didn't win, but I made a good call on
It didn't
Red
win,
Nerd.
didn't win, but you know, like in another world, that horse could have taken it. So fair enough call. The proof is in the pudding. Great fight out of that horse too. I mean, dropping back like that, and then just the speed on the last furlong out of Epiphany, man, is wild. Right? Like that last burst out of Epiphany was like fast, man.
Yeah, that was
God, it goes real fast on that last one. It's like boom, what the hell is that, dude? It's like it grew 2 extra legs. But Red Nerd held on. Red Nerd was like,
Yeah, so that's one of them races, right? Now,
yeah.
I know we got the last race of the night coming up here, right? Well, we got 2 more.
Yeah.
Last race?
That was a really good
I'm
race,
on another freaking planet. Yeah, it's 10:50 last race. But it feels good.
We're an hour earlier and Mo's an hour higher.
All right, it feels good, baby. I'm loving every minute of it.
Let's go, dude.
Hey, now I get to hang out with my homie Fib.
Yeah, man.
Watching virtual horses running, man.
By the way, it is. It's a nice life. It's a nice life.
Damn right.
It's a good life. We're leading a good life right now, gentlemen.
Oh, I gotta check my fantasy hockey. I think I'm in first again.
That's nice. That's good.
Dude, I've been killing it. Oh shit, I'm in 10th today. All right.
I want to say something really fast. We got 5 minutes left. I want to say something quick. We mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but there weren't that many people watching. I just want to say that Mo and I there's going to be some changes to Thursday. If you guys have been tuning in, you saw on Tuesday that there were changes to the race types. We're going to do that. We're going to change up the race types a little bit. Juvenile handicaps, not necessarily the easiest, maybe the favorite sort of race to bet. So switching that up, it was a nice little experiment. And also switching to Friday, because we're tired of competing with American football. To all of you that are simultaneously or were simultaneously watching the football game and decided to watch this or are watching both, we're going to switch to Friday. So going forward, it's going to be after dark Tuesdays and Fridays. Just know that. Just wanted to mention.
And you know, it's just
hopefully we'll see. Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll see all you guys there. Yes.
As funny as we are, you know, and as good looking as Fib is with the chest hair and everything, you know, the whole Hugh Hefner vibe he's got going on. He's like the whole Hugh Hefner of crypto. Uh,
Crypto.
you know, it's tough. It's tough to go against a
Me
big
and my
dog like
me
the
and my
NFL.
fine Phillies, dude. Me and my
I mean,
Marvelous
even at
man.
tonight like tonight, I mean, it's Chicago versus Carolina, and a lot of the top pickers and the horse players. I mean, I don't see them in here. I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. When we don't see them, we don't see them, and it goes noticed. And I'd like to see them. I'd like to give everybody the best opportunity to watch. So.
PFL way better than this game, but def not next week. Who's playing next week,
Yeah, and
Maverick?
I don't know personally, but I'm sure Maverick will know. Yeah, and that's fine, obviously. But
Steve McQueen at the Horse Barn. Yes, I'm the Rocco Siffredi of PFL. Actually, that's me.
I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah.
But
So
it'll
okay.
be good.
Look, it will be good. I think it's a smart move.
It'll be great.
Smart move. Mo and I are free on Friday nights. Hopefully, you guys are also free on Friday nights. We're not trying to compete. We're trying to coexist with American football because God knows I wouldn't mind watching a little American football myself on a Thursday night, to be honest with you. But yeah, swapping it over. Mark your calendars. And this weekend, tomorrow, I guess we can give a shout out right now. We can kind of work it in a little bit. But Saturday night, Artemis Cup. I believe that's Right Turf. The Right
man.
Turf race. Yeah, the Right Turf race. And we're gonna be I believe, are you gonna be casting that, or you have your boy coming through on that
Yes.
one, Mo? Okay, cool.
Um.
I'll be stopping by for that for sure.
Yeah,
We'll be
I don't
It'll
know
be
if he's back this week.
it'll be kind of similar, except maybe we'll be able to pull maybe we'll be able to pull Sowers, maybe Devo on. I don't know. We'll see.
Listen, man,
See we can
I don't
pull on.
know.
See we can pull on.
Yeah, I listen. I tell everybody in the chat, if you're watching it now, you're watching it on the VOD. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty damn approachable. I don't know. I guess I am. I'm busy a lot of times, but hit me up, man. Like, if you guys want to come on the show and shoot the shit,
Cincinnati, Baltimore. Okay. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, dude.
So-
Totally. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. So
If it's
but yeah,
Fib's fault why you guys don't want to
Saturday-
come on because he's part of the team and you don't want like the association with part, let me know. I'll just kick him off for the week. We'll
yeah,
tell him
that's
to
fine
stay
with me
home.
too. I mean, damn.
No,
Yeah.
I'm only kidding.
I'll just
I'm
get-
only kidding.
just
But
get-
no,
I'll just,
listen, we could have some good.
Get drunk in my house alone. Don't worry about it.
No,
Alright.
we don't want that.
I'll just
Well,
sit, I'll
listen,
just turn on and off the light switch in my dining room that has no furniture in it. That's all. That's what I'll do.
Yep.
No problem. No problem. I don't mind. I don't mind that. It's okay, guys.
But yeah, so we're gonna see you guys on
Yeah.
Friday nights. It'll be good. It'll be great.
Friday nights. Yeah,
I said, we'll have a
Friday
good
and
time.
Saturdays. Fridays and Saturdays. So it'll be a nice double action day if you're enjoying making picks in this game. Tuning in, listening to Mo and I sing Alice in Chains. We'll be doing it twice. And then, of course, the week after is the virtual Kentucky Derby, another banger coming up. We love the VKD. We love it.
Rocco says we are sick of seeing the window. Oh, because I'm showing this. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I guess I could probably just do a better job of, navigating. We need a production team. That's just what we need. It's just getting out of control.
We can hire. We'll hire a production team. They need to accept.
I mean, the problem is I am the production team everywhere I go for other people.
They need to accept.
Like...
They need to accept trainer points. If we can somehow transfer trainer points for free races, we can pay them in trainer points. Mailman on this one, okay. I think Mailman actually did look good. Mailman, Kaus, Ponyish Gambino, and Supreme Meme. But I like Supreme Meme is the fib pick on this 200K. This thing's about to fire off. We're headed into the nightcap. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Kaus is a good bet, solid bet. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Let's head on down to the track with our favorite skeleton, Mo Nose.
All right. Thank you, Fib. Thanks again for joining me. Always a pleasure having you here. All right. The horses are lining up here. I'm just waiting for my race to download. I feel like it is better giving you guys races with sound. There we go.
Yeah.
And the team gave us a beautiful, beautiful download option. All right. Race fan, it's time for the nightcap. Appreciate you guys. We're all hung out. Looks like we did get a tip on the wallet. We appreciate that, whoever it was. Thank you very much. And they're up here. Up only after dark. Mission to Mars is going to roll out along with Lucky Luciano there for second. And Massimo for third, also showing good early speed, is Ponyish Gambino in fourth. Running it alongside them, that's Y McBillionaires. Y McBillionaires, more like why not? And Cows is in sixth. Making Mischief Maker. Fan favorite out of Tombstone. Straight out of Tombstone and straight at sixth, now fourth, as this field heads into the opening turn and the only turn of this 5 furlong affair. Opening quarter and a modest 24 change for Lucky Luciano. Lucky Luciano, though, that lead is quickly gone as Victory Street surges to the lead. Victory Street now they're up top trying to hold on, but Ponyish Gambino has other ideas as he puts out the hit. Ponyish Gambino now takes over the lead. Y McBillionaires there. Barack Obama even, is there along with Y McBillionaires. Mischief Maker, no surge today, calls it a day. Might as well be out of it here as Ponyish Gambino to the wire. One surge from Y McBillionaires, but it's not going to be enough as Ponyish Gambino whacking the pack over Y McBillionaires and Barack Obama in what might be the most tongue twister field we've had yet.
Ridiculous, Dave.
It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. That's what I remember Beta, man. Like Beta was freaking. Oh man,
dude, I didn't see my pick anywhere, so you know, rip to the fifth.
Oh yeah, you know. And by the way, I guess I could do it. I don't even know if. I don't know the rules on YouTube because I am sending it to YouTube. I don't even know if I care about my YouTube channel, but I want to bring up. Maybe we'll do it on a Saturday, or maybe I'll plan it ahead for next week. I went back fib and I watched the first couple shows that I did when you were on. I don't know if you remember. You joined me in Vault with Ian in like the second show we ever did.
Oh yeah, I kind of remember.
I'd like to go back. I'd like to go back and just kind of like recap that and just go back and kind of not only look at like what we talked about a little bit, but maybe the game, dude. The menus, bro. Looking at the menus and like the horse UI, it was so bad, bro. It wasn't bad, but it was so different. It was just so different.
You know, like our artist, he does UI. He does a lot of stuff. He does programming. He's great. His name's Brian. You know.
He's great. He's great.
Yeah, he's been just like toning the UI, and so every so often we'll ship a build and it'll just look like, we'll just be like, wow, what changed? And like, oh, I did like all this random stuff, and it just will look really good. So yeah, really big fan of his work, but things definitely look a lot sharper than when we first started. But you know, even back then we were all so excited to even have the pit. I remember when we didn't even have a website, man. That was crazy. And when the first time that it came out, people were like, ooh.
Yeah, I tell you, man.
I remember posting teasers for the Photo Finish live actual site. I mean, just like there's so much progression here. But yeah, and so much further to go. That's what's really exciting too, man. Just like let's keep on going. Let's keep on riding.
Yeah. And it turns out Foley said he'll be down for the next show, which will be next Friday night. So yeah, if you are down, again, we already changed the day. So if that works for you, Foley, let me know. Keep in touch. We will get you on. Text says we need to toss it down to an attractive paddock reporter. I am 100% offended at that. What else? Yeah. Speaking of Brian, what happened to the Halloween Spooky Studs giveaway? That's probably before my time.
Yeah, T Green's asking me. Yeah, there was a spooky stud that we found. I think it was the vampire one, and we had like some plans around that, and then they kind of
that's right.
I think we probably got lost in some fire that we had to put out or something.
Yeah.
We didn't do it, but we do have that in possession, I believe. I think what we talked about doing was we wanted to do an auction. At the time, there were a bunch of hack victims, and I think we wanted to do an auction and give the proceeds to the hack victims. I think we still kind of want. There's definitely a certain hack victim. I don't know if you guys know Sly Raven. I feel like we definitely want to do a little something special for her.
I've been kind of pondering that myself, and again, like I always tell people, like I'm always open. No, not another hack. This is the previous stuff, fully. Listen, I am always open. You know, whether it be an auction to raise money.
This was like a few months ago now, I guess. Wow, time passes so fast. It was like a few months ago, 2-3 months. Bunch of people. It was before we started getting down on MFA a lot and stuff. By the way, what's up, Foley? Thanks for tuning in. Came in at the end there, but yeah, we'll be back. We can talk more about the auction in Discord, but we're gonna be back
we'll
Saturday. And you know, for the Artemis Cup, the Artemis, what are we calling that? The Artemis Festival or something?
Artemis Cup. I mean, I'm just calling it, Championship Saturday, Big Race Saturday. I think is going to what I'm
It is.
kind of
It is
rebranding it
Big Race
to.
Saturday, but it's
Big
it's
Race
the
Saturday, right? So
Artemis Meet. It's the Artemis Meet. Each one
the
has a
Artemis
special
meet.
little
Yeah.
name. Yes. So yeah, the Artemis Meet this Saturday. 5 races. Big fatty juice. Jump into these: Stixbridge Gallup Mercury Dash, Silverbow Stakes, Cup of Dionysus, and the Artemis Cup itself. Of course, you had to qualify for the Artemis Cup, but the other ones, I mean, you can just take a stab at. Each one of those is $1,000, free entry. So good luck. Good luck getting in. Good luck winning. And we'll see you then. Mo, do you have anything else you want to add? Thanks for tuning in. Troy said we froze.
Bros,
My stream is still working. I'm not sure if it's
yeah,
if that's a
Kick.
you thing, brother. I
Well,
don't know.
Kick
It
and
does
Twitch
too,
does
yeah.
it too, but hardware acceleration for some reason has a weird bug on Chrome. So if you ever get like a choppy video, you just go to Chrome settings or your browser settings, disable hardware acceleration, and then just re-enable it right away. And then do a refresh on the browser, it'll reopen all your windows. It'll fix it for like another week. I don't know why Chrome does that nowadays, but it does it on Kick. It does it on Twitch. It doesn't do it on YouTube unless I'm full screen at like 1440. So I don't know. It seems like an encoding thing on Chrome to me personally, but yeah, that's really it, man. Like I said, I just appreciate you coming to hang out.
Yes.
Appreciate all the
lovely
positive
night.
support from chat. You guys,
Yes.
you guys are able. Why I do what I do.
Congrats to everybody that won tonight too. We definitely saw some people win some nice juicy prizes. I think I saw CC Fly win a 12-to-1 payout today. That's the one I can remember. But there were definitely a few others. There was, I think Maverick bet on Red Nerd for the W. So that hopefully that was a nice payout for you as well.
Did I. Got back 5-to-1.
Nice, good for you, man. Hey, 5-to-1. I mean, that still covers. It was 6 races, so maybe you could cut. Maybe you at least covered if you were making some bad picks throughout. Come out neutral.
Probably put me up. Probably put me up 2 picks.
You up? Okay, you're up.
I only do $3. I don't like to do 420, so I just do 240. It's close enough.
It's all about your appetite. It's all about your appetite.
Yeah, but I gotta start like Doughboy tells me. You got to do the sprinkle. If you're gonna do it, you got to do it right. You got to do the win play show.
There's an art to this, and
I beg you guys.
The place and show bets are juiced now. So anybody that anybody that's contemplating, I mean, just like it's kind of the same art of entering races, but it's even more nuanced. It's like expand your photo finish knowledge. I mean, there's juice everywhere now. It's like just look for it. Look for it on the homepage. You can see like the hottest betting action. I mean, we got juice races all throughout the day, but of course the biggest juice is the after dark races, and the biggest juice of all is big race
Always on the homepage.
Homepage. It'll help you out. It'll show you. Take a gander. Take a stab.
Take a gander. Take a look at it.
Yeah. And,
but yeah,
thanks,
I mean,
thanks for tuning in. Yeah, it was lovely evening.
Yep. And so Saturday probably going live at 6:00. Again, shout out to all the guys who hung out in chat. Glad you guys were able to get some picks. Keep in mind, you're gonna always hit the best picks here, not on Tuesday night with Doughboy. So make sure you keep. No, I'm just kidding. Make sure. I want to stress
Tune in
this before we go.
here and not there. Okay.
No. I want to stress before we go. Follow Doughboy. Follow Stens, follow YSM Racing, follow the Absolute Horsepower guys, follow the Gap guys, follow MJ. Make sure you get in the Discord, go into the live channels, and every single channel that you see in there, make sure you guys are following it, retweeting it, amplifying the shit out of it as much as you possibly can. Because we need all these people. We need people making content. All right, so make sure you guys are supporting them. I'm just messing around about Doughboy. I love the guy. I love everybody making content. Just go watch, follow everybody.
Yes,
and
we're all the content creation family.
Yeah, because
support them all. Support them all. Tune into all of them.
Yep, tune everybody.
It'll improve everything for you too. So many different tools, so many different perspectives. It's all learning. It's all learning experience. Everybody's got their angle. So
that's right. And a quick shout out. I never know who it is on Solana or wallets in general. Another tip just came in. Appreciate whoever it was. Thank you very much. We do appreciate it. And yeah, other than that, thanks again for joining me, brother. Chat, have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. And be kind, rewind, and I will catch you guys Saturday. Peace.